Pepsi. Maybe come by tomorrow with your resume, and I was like, oh wow, so sweet. And job equally pays very well in Canada. If you can get a company that are always hiring, they are always hiring. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. From the title of the video you can tell that I've been working and not having time to shoot videos because it's summer and I want to just utilize this weather, take advantage of this weather, and this is summer, so I have to just walk before winter starts and everywhere is good and everyone is indoors. So I just want to walk because I have school fees to pay and it's not funny. I need to work to pay my school fees. So I've just been working, and as you can see, I have series of jobs. I've just been going from this to this, from this to this, from this to this. So as from the title of the video, this is just like an explanation or a video to explain what have kept me out YouTube for some time, not being here to post these videos you guys have been requesting. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm here now. After this video, I'm going to post another video from one of the comments, like requests. From one of the requests video, I'm going to post one from one of the videos you guys requested I should do. So let's get down today. Welcome once again. Today we are equally celebrating something. Guess what? We are celebrating 200 amazing subscribers. Like, it's amazing. Just in my last video we celebrated 100 subscribers. Now we're celebrating 200. So it's kind of, we are growing. So I thank you guys for subscribing. I thank you guys for turning on your notification button. I thank you guys for just being here, for coming to watch these videos. Because like, I'm the one just taking my time to do this video. Like, I'm already in Canada and most of you just want to be in Canada, and you guys want to just stick around and be following the videos. I'm gonna be posting videos on how, like, so many people have tried to reach me out on IG and like asking. I've been, at least that one, nobody will see I've not replied him or her on IG. I've been replying everyone, and even like sometimes I even say I'm kind of busy, I don't like texting too much, just call me. I'm going to call you on IG and talk to you and brief you once and for all. So I've been at least helping people out on IG and attending to people. So you can always reach me out on IG. I'm open to everybody. My Instagram, I think I removed it from private right now, so you can always send me a message to IG and I'll be at your beck and call. All right, so let's move down to today's videos. Thank you for the 200 amazing subscribers. If you have not subscribed and you're just watching this video now, let's give you a second to subscribe. All right, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to turn on your notification button. Thank you for subscribing, and if you're already here before, you are an OG in this channel, thumbs up to you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back. All right, let's go down to the video. This video is kind of going to be a little bit long or short, I don't know. Let's see. So this video is like trying to tell you how I got 4 jobs in Canada. After 3 weeks and 4 days in Canada, I got 4 good jobs offer, no cap. All right, let's get down. So if you see me looking down, I had to just like write down some important stuff I want to say in this video, and I'm going to be looking down the paper down here to just check some of them and be sure that I give you guys everything, how it went down rather. Okay, so how I got jobs, 4 jobs. All right, so now I'm going to brief you first how I got the first job. Right, I got the first job in Canada. Now I came to Canada, and ever since then, like after some weeks, and I was like worried and saying, oh god, I've not gotten work and I'm running out of cash. Like the money I came to Canada with is almost exhausting. Like it's not almost, it has almost exhausted. Like it has finished, because once I paid the house rent, after I finished paying the house rent for the next month, the money was like almost finished and I was running out of cash, and I was like, God help me. So that same week, I like started applying to companies, to places. I was just using Indeed. So I'm going to refer Indeed strongly to everyone out there who's looking for job. Use Indeed. If you're in Canada already and you're looking for job, use Indeed. Indeed is so great. Like it deliver. So use Indeed. There are equally some other platforms you want to use while searching for job. It might work for you. Use LinkedIn. use KGG. I'm going to link them right in the description, so you want to check them out and use them to apply for jobs in Canada. And I'm going to equally, in this video, I'll be giving you jobs that you want to look that's high paying and like accepting people the more. Like, I'm going to give you such kind of preference. So now, how I got the first job, it's, as I said earlier, it's been like 3 weeks and I'm worried. And I met a friend in school and he was like, oh, I've been here for 3 months and I've not gotten jobs. I've been like applying. I've applied to 99 plus. You know what it means by someone applying 99 plus? It means that he has applied in Indeed more than 99 to more than 99 companies, yet no job. Like, he has been going for some couple interview, but yet he have not gotten a job. So I'm like, at that moment, the day he told me that stuff, I was worried. I was like, Jesus, 3 months. If I stay 3 months and I not get job, that means I'll just go back to Nigeria. Holy Ghost fire, or maybe I'll go and stay on the streets. But I was just like worried, and I now saw need for me to like take a different method, like praying towards it and telling God, like, please, I cannot stay 3 months with that. Because if I had stayed 3 months with that job, for real, like, I would have gone liquidated, I would have gone out of cash, and I would have been on the streets, or maybe start looking for another. Like, it would have been crazy because I was out of cash. I spent the whole money I ever made to come to this country. I spent more than 11 up to 11 million or 10 million with school fees. So I spent a whole lot of money. So like, I was out of cash. The money I came to Canada with was just to pay house rent for first and second month and for my miscellaneous and all those stuff. And the money has already finished because I've spent a lot already. So at that point I was like, God, I started praying. I joined. So now it's kind of a miracle. That's why I say I saw the hands of God in that stuff and how I got my work. Now I've applied to only, at the point where he told me that stuff, I've applied to only 21. And it was like, I've applied to 99 plus, and you're here applying to only 21, and you feel like you have applied. They play. That's what he told me. This Nigerian face, they play. I was like, Jesus. I went back home that day. I applied till it got to 33. I've 33 applications in Indeed. I was not like, oh God, I'm tired that night. So luckily enough, the church I'm attending to Salvation Ministry, we had a youth morning devotion stuff. We started that same week. I started the program. Like, it's 7 o'clock back in my own country, Nigeria, 7 o'clock a.m. But here in Canada, it's 3 a.m. like midnight. So I literally used to wake up then in the midnight to join this prayer and hook up with this prayer. So that same week, the first day, that was on a Monday, this prayer started. Like, on the Monday evening, I got my first invitation for like, they sent me a message. Maybe I'm going to put in the overlay of these pictures, like put the pictures on the screen so you guys see most of the things I'm saying. So I got a message from the first company and they were like, oh yeah, are you still open to get this job? Do you still need this job? And stuff. I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, they said they scheduled me for an interview. I went to the interview that day. It was nice. The woman was like, okay, it's now, what you want to know the type of job, right? Now, the type of job I first got was what they used to call a youth support worker. And believe me, youth support work, it's like, it's my sound weird to you. Some people would feel like it's going to take care of old people. No, youth support work is like, it's a very good job, and it's like, they pay better than all these restaurants, McDonald's, Tim Hortons, all these. They pay well, like, it ranges from like $18 per hour and above. And they were like, okay. After the interview, the woman was cool and said she will get back to me. And she asked a couple of people that are still coming for interview same day, so she's going to get back to me. And I was like, hey God, I beg you that I started this one, finish it. So I was like, I got down to that. After that date, 2 days after, I was like, I got the second job. Now I got the second job from another company, and they were like, I was just about to enter the bus, and I got a call like, hi, this is this company, and I don't know if you are open right now to take an online interview. I was like, oh yeah, sure. I was about to enter bus, but I say I don't want to even miss the call. Maybe I'll call back and they will not say busy. There, I said, yeah, I'm ready to take the interview. So I just told her to wait a second, let me load my bus up and hop on the bus, and then we are going to do the interview. And I just got on the bus, and then we started the interview. She started asking me questions. That job is equally cool. That's the highest paid job. Like, that job is paying like $22, like no cap, like $22 clean per hour. So it's a cool job. Now, what is the job? The job is just like, it's a what we call sampling job. It's like after youth support work, this sampling job equally pays very well in Canada. If you can get a company that can hire you to be sampling either beverages or food, like you just go to the store, you stand right on the store. I'm going to show you when I'm on duty. Like I'm going to show you a picture. Like you just stand there with your boat and you're just sampling. Like if you're sampling, let's say you want to, they told you, okay, sample Pepsi today. You just go there with your, buy a bottle of Pepsi and just like anyone that comes into the store, hello, hi, have you heard about this drink? You just try to advertise, just like advertising. So finish, when you just work is finished, you go your house, anyone really man, you drink out. So it's very, very sweet work. So that's the second job I got, and they were like, okay, you have to write an exam. Like literally everything here is in Canada, you have to write exams for it. So I wrote exam for the to certify that I know how to say alcohol, because it's like a sampling, it's an alcohol sampling company. So I need to show that I can say alcohol to people, ask for ID card, ask for this, do that. After writing the exam, I passed the exam. I got like 88% over 100, and I was good for the exam because the minimum was 80% over 100, and I got 88. So yeah, and then I got the certificate for the responsible beverage person, and then I started working, got my shift. So that was the second job, and the third job is a pizza job, a pizza company. So like it's a pizza company, and I got that job. Like I was just like, there was a day like my landlord, he has been helpful too, because he have been like, oh, he has been just been giving me options, like you do this one, are you going to do this one, are you going to do this, okay, have you tried applying to these places? He has been helping. Like, so one day like we went to dollar store and we are like, oh, are you guys hiring and stuff, me and my landlord, and they were like, oh, we are not really hiring, but we can accept your CV and I'll direct you to somewhere they're gonna hire you. And she directed me, she tried her best, but they didn't call me. The place she directed me, so she was like, you equally want to try this place and this place. So she just named a whole bunch of places that she felt like they could hire me, like the manager of in the dollar store I went to. After everything, the next day I just entered the bus, went to that same area, that place, the plaza, and then I just saw a pizza store, and I went into the pizza store and I was like, hello, are you hiring? And they are like, yeah, we're hiring. Do you have your resume with you? I said no, and they were like, okay, let's come by tomorrow with your resume. And I was like, oh wow, so sweet. And the next day I just came back with my resume, and she was just like, no stress, like she don't even ask me questions. So she just like took my resume and like, oh good, nice, okay, can you come tomorrow to start and see if you can, it's something you like. You just work for like 4 hours and see if it's a job you want to do, something you like. I see, if it's something I would like, can't I start today? That's what I said in my mind, like, oops, that is something I would like, is there anything I will not like? I came by tomorrow, worked 4 hours, the work was sweet. After that, they scheduled me for the week and I started my orientation, like training. I started learning how to do the pizza. Right now I can do pizza. I can do all type of pizzas. So yeah, I started learning and I got on shift. So that was the third job. Now the fourth job is now what? A family support worker, like another crazy paying job. Like they pay high so in Canada. So these jobs, I'm telling you, just be looking at, leave all these restaurants. It's like if you have opportunity to work in a restaurant, good for you, but like these jobs pay higher. Anything that has to do with support work, or let's say support work, or let's say contract work, like maybe, so all these kind of jobs is what you have to be looking for. And support work, they are always hiring. So just that's it. So the fourth one rather, was a support work. I equally applied in Indeed, and they called me for an interview. And like, oh yeah, I went for the interview. After the interview, they said they're going to do an SD check on me. They did my SD check. I submitted my criminal record check, CRC, and after that, after it came out, I got the job. I was scheduled for an orientation. So these jobs are like that. This fourth one now, I just started it last week. So this job is like, these things are like, it was just that way. Like I got this fourth job, very sweet and swift, like no stress and no worries. I got this fourth job. So if you want to apply, if you come to Canada, if you just around Canada, don't waste your time, start applying to all this restaurant, because they say McDonald's always hiring. They're always hiring, fine, but you still want to like apply to some other places. Like we have Tim Hortons, yeah, they hiring too, Great Canadian Store, Giant Tiger, all these places they are hiring. But you still want to look at the wages, especially when you are paying bills, when you have school fees to pay, when you have restaurant to pay, when no one is like when you are the one paying it when you don't have any source, like you have to just get like 2 jobs. So you want to ask me how I'm able to work these places, right? How I'm able to work here, work here, work here. Okay, let me tell you. Now, I'm working in the first place, like the first youth support work. I'm working there only overnight, 5 days overnight. That work starts by, like, let's say 12 p.m 12 a.m in the midnight. That's when I go to that work, and close by 8 a.m in the morning. And remember, I'm not going to school like physical, I'm attending online classes at the same time. So I'm like doing 5 things at the same time. I'm attending my online classes for the intersection summer. If not, I cannot work if I'm not attending classes. So I'm attending online intersection classes, and I close by 8 a.m in the morning. Now 8 a.m in the morning, I either want to go to the pizza store. When I started working there as my training time, I was working there from 8 a.m no from 9 a.m to 4 p.m, right? That was during my training. And when I got on schedule, they scheduled me for like 4 p.m to 10 p.m. So it's like, so if I work 4 p.m to 10 p.m every day, I close and I go to the overnight. I have 1 hour to like transport myself down to the overnight work, where I work from 12. It's either I go home, chill, use 2 hours to refresh, and get down to the overnight work, which is very close to my house. That is one good thing about here that I'm staying. It's kind of close to where I'm working. Like the overnight work is just like 12 minutes walk from my house. It's very sweet. So now I had to now say, okay, since I have 4 jobs now, I have to take a schedule, because all of them I'm working part-time. So that's how I'm being able to like catch up with the jobs, is part-time. So I took a schedule and say, okay, pizza store, I want to be coming here only 2 times a week. You see, because it's just average pay. It's the minimum pay. So I'm still interested in the pizza store, because why? I'm learning there. Aside the pay, I'm learning, I'm gaining knowledge from there, like how to do pizza, how to serve customers, how to pick calls, how to attend to customers, how to use all this stuff and sell, just in case. And they are tipping. Like, one thing about Canada is that they accept, like, tipping is sure. Like, if anywhere you're working, before you come the next day, you see tip like $150, you see tip like $100, you see tip like $50, $40. Like where I am, most times I come the next day and I'm seeing tip like $65, and I'm like, wow. So tipping is aside your wages. So tipping is one good thing there. So like, I'm equally working there. So I just don't want to leave that job. I'm like, okay, I'm going to still be working you, but I'm going to be coming to the pizza store twice a week, and then I'm going to be working my overnight 5 days straight. Sometimes I even work 6 days in the overnight. Then the other one, the liquor store, like the sampling job, that shift is not like, it's not every day, every week shift, because those sampling company, they deal on when the customer, like when, like if let's say Pepsi wants my company and I'm sampling to sample for them, to advertise maybe a new product of Pepsi, maybe one new product of Pepsi came out, maybe strawberry Pepsi, let me just use an example, and they just want you to advertise their products. They're not going to contact my company and be like, hey, I want you to advertise this product for me, and they are not going to look for people, like they have sampling agents all around the province. So I'm in Fredericton and I'm sampling for this province, and I'm like, okay, they will be like, okay, yeah, you have a shift today or next tomorrow, like you have to sample this, and I'm just going to go to the store and buy that strawberry Pepsi and get my table set, my boat, and start sampling it to people that are coming into the store for them to buy it. So it's not like every week. That job is like, let's say 3 times in a week, and it's not every week. It's like in a week, in a month, I can work like 2 weeks only, or 1 week safe most of the time. So it's nice and it's paying fine. So it covers the other time I'm not working. So fine for that one. And then the other 4th one is the last one, which is the family support work, which I'm working like in the morning. And I equally have 3 days, remember, that I'm not going to be working in the pizza place. So most of the times I work 8 to 4 p.m. So that's how I'm being able to work all these places. And at the end of the day, every weekend, I go down to my school portal and go to where I have all the courses I'm taking online, like 2 courses I'm taking online, and I go and read it all, take it to my overnight work. My overnight work is very sweet. Like, it's nothing, just sit down there, be pressing your phone. They even tell you, watch Netflix, do this one, just keep yourself busy, don't sleep, just be doing things, be pressing your phone or doing anything. Likewise, other works where you don't have to press your phone. Like, I usually take my assignments to the job, and then I'm sitting in the overnight job just doing it and watching Netflix and chills. Nice job, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, the next morning I just take record. Okay, today this happened, this happened, this happened, and that. Finish. Very sweet. So that's how I got these jobs, and that's what I've been doing lately. So now expect new videos from me on back to our previous video from where we stopped. About my last video was about how you can get visa to Canada, right? How I got my visa in 3 weeks and 5 days. So you want to watch that video right here. I'm going to link the video, watch it, and expect the next video on how you can migrate to Canada. Like, I'm going to give you guys back-to-back immigration videos and how life can be, how you can make life easier in Canada. So I think that should be all. I didn't even really look at this book again, all the things I wrote, but I hope I covered them. How I got to Canada video, yeah, how I got to, and then that's all. And I don't think there's anything I missed from this. That's all. So thank you for sticking by. Sorry for not posting like all the videos you guys have been requesting. Feel free to DM me on my IG. As I said earlier, I'm going to reply you ASAP when I'm available. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking by. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to stay by and expect a video that's going to help you and help you. If you are still in your country and you want to come down to Canada, or wherever you are, you want to come down to Canada, it's not even hard. And you have to take advantage now, because now that they are banning UK for like having restrictions in UK, now you see that there are so many people planning to come to Canada, and you want to join now, because never can tell next year they might even say we are not taking much international people or bodies again to Canada. So you have to, now you have the opportunity, and you have videos, and you are open to articles that can help you get down to Canada. Use it, take advantage of it. And for my SOP, I'm going to drop my SOP for you guys in the soon coming videos. So watch out, stay safe, y'all. Peace.